All right, what's up, y'all? So, AWB, we're back at it. Stop muting body cam footage. Um, but yeah, so on this stream, we're gonna be watching this footage with Elijah. You want to get his name right? Elijah McClain. I think it's McClain. Yeah, yeah. So here we have the full video. So we'll watch the full video from here. This is actually pretty long. Let's see what all happened here. No, we're gonna have to watch the edited version, but what I can do is put this in the description, and I'll put that in the description for the video. Joe, what's up? What's up? I'm getting ready to get into this body cam footage with Elijah McClain. Uh, they say he was murdered by police, so we're gonna check out the body cam footage of what happened. Just wait for a couple people to get in. Red Dot, what's up? What's up? Yeah, when y'all arrive or y'all get in here, go ahead and hit the like button, and also go ahead and comment hashtag stop muting body cam footage. Hashtag stop muting body cam footage. Yeah, it should be. We're gonna give it. We're gonna give it a couple more minutes for people to get in here. Get in here, and we'll go ahead and get started. Joe, what's going on, man? Everything good? Randy, what's up? What's up? Well, I got a video. Right. So, I'm in Colorado. Joe, we gotta check out your channel too, man. Matter of fact, we might do that tonight. There we go. Stop muting hashtag stop muting body cam footage. Yeah. Yeah, we might have to go ahead and what is it? Recording. Make sure it's recording. All right. Wonder why I say SD card full. I haven't even been recording on that. But yeah. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and open up the video. So yeah, so I saved this because I didn't want it to be on last stream. They told me it's pretty graphic, so and they got a warning right here. So y'all be prepared. This, I kind of don't even like watching these type of videos, to be honest with y'all, but I will. Oh, what happened to the chat? Oh, there you go. Okay, what's happening? Also, if anybody want to join me on the stream, I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link right now. Yeah. Now, if you join the stream, uh, I don't want no craziness on my stream. You need to be, you know, I'm okay with people being eccentric, but Don't bring no BS on my stream if I invite you in. Lou, what's up? All right, y'all. So let's get started. We got everybody pretty much here. And again, the link for if you want to join the stream is up there. Again, if you want to join it, if you want to join and get on the panel, no BS on my streams. I'm not with that.
911, what is the address of the emergency?
William Street, I think it's, Blackhawk or something like that. Let me check real quick.
Okay.
It's William Street and Blackhawk
Okay, is it Blackhawk Way, Blackhawk?
Street.
Okay, give me 1 second. Just repeat that intersection for verification.
William Street and Blackhawk.
Okay, are you sure you're not on, give me 1 second. Is it possibly Evergreen?
No, this is a
Okay, well, no, I understand that. I just don't show you anywhere near a Blackhawk.
It's Blackhawk.
They know where you at. Why
Okay, just stay on the line. Give me 1 moment.
That's weird.
I don't show you. What I'm saying is I don't.
If she's saying she don't show him anywhere near where he's talking about, so why are you even asking him where he's at if you can see it? But that's
Don't show you anywhere near Billings and Blackhawk.
What about Billing Street and Evergreen Avenue?
Okay, that's where I show you near. Okay, what's the phone number you're calling from?
Oh, why not just see, bruh? Now
And your name?
Crazy too.
Juan?
And your last name, Juan? Okay, tell me exactly what happened.
So there's a guy. He's walking. Let's see.
Hey, what's up, Patty?
What's the opposite of north?
South.
I appreciate you.
South, yeah, he's walking south on Billing Street. And he has a mask on.
Okay.
Marcy, what's up?
And then when I passed by him, he puts his hands up and does all these kinds of signs. I don't know. He looks sketchy. He might be a good person or a bad person.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Mask on.
He already knew
Okay. Those arms. Okay. I'm going to put a call in so officers can go see what's going on, okay? Are you still at that location now?
I don't understand. If they already have your location, why not just confirm the location? Hey, I got you right here at such and such and such. Is this right? Are you still here, or is this the area? It's like, that's just me, man. You know.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. When did this happen? When did you see him?
Right now, he's like, I just turned around and he's like putting his hands up.
Okay. Don't approach him, okay? If you need to, just drive away. I don't want you to go near him. Were any weapons involved or mentioned?
No.
Okay. I already have a call in. Okay. I need to get his full description. What race is he?
I think he's a black male.
Okay. How old does he look? I know he's wearing a mask.
I have no clue.
Okay. What color is the mask, or what does it look like?
Black.
Black mask?
He's like a gas station on Billing Street on Colfax now.
Okay. Is it like a ski mask, or what type of mask is it?
Yeah, like a ski mask.
Okay. And then what else is he wearing?
Hey, what's up, Fotion?
I don't know. You think that color's like a brown long sleeve shirt?
Okay.
On your content, man. The other night.
And then black sweat.
Okay. Sweatpants. Okay. Give me 1 moment. I'm just adding notes. Are you or anyone else in danger right now?
No.
Okay. We have this call in, so don't approach that person and do not disturb anything at the scene. We are going to have officers dispatched to check the area and try to locate him, okay?
Okay. He's walking from the gas station on
Yep, I let them know that, okay? So don't follow him or anything. We're going to have officers come check the area, okay?
Okay.
Just call us back immediately if anything changes or if you have any further information.
Sounds good.
All right, and do you need officers to contact you, sir? Okay, what's the phone number you're calling from?
Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna back this up because I must have missed. I'm assuming this is the person making the complaint. So I'm gonna back this up and pay more attention. I was into the chat for a second and kind of it didn't. I might have missed it. So I'm gonna go ahead and start.
Okay.
It's Billing Street and Blackhawk
Okay, is it Blackhawk Way, Blackhawk?
Street.
Okay, give me 1 second. Just repeat that intersection for verification.
Billing Street and Blackhawk.
Okay, are you sure you're not on, give me 1 second. Is it possibly Evergreen?
No, this is Aurora.
Okay, well, no, I understand that. I just don't show you anywhere near a Blackhawk.
It's Blackhawk Street.
Okay, just stay on the line. Give me 1 moment. I don't show you, what I'm saying is I don't show you anywhere near Billings and Blackhawk.
What about Billing Street and Evergreen Avenue?
Okay, that's where I show you near. Okay, what's the phone number you're calling from? And your name?
Juan?
And your last name, Juan? Okay, tell me exactly what happened.
So there's a guy. He's walking the opposite of north.
South?
South, yeah. He's walking south on Billing Street and he has a mask on.
Okay.
And then when I pass by him, he puts his hands up and does all these kinds of signs. I don't know. He looks sketchy. He might be a good person or a bad person.
Yeah.
And then when I passed him, he put his hands up. He does all these kind of blah, blah, blah. I don't know. He looks sketchy. He might be a good person or a bad person. What? What the hell?
He looks sketchy. He might be a good person.
What?
Or a bad person.
Yeah.
But he has a mask on.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to put a call in so officers can go see what's going on, okay? Are you still at that location now?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. When did this happen? When did you see him?
Right now, he's like, I just turned around and he's like putting his hands up.
Okay. Don't approach him, okay? If you need to, just drive away. I don't want you to go near him. Were any weapons involved or mentioned?
No.
Like, hey,
okay.
what?
I already have a call in, okay? I need to get his full description. What race is he?
I think he's a black male.
Okay. How old does he look? I know he's wearing a mask.
I have no clue.
Okay. What color's the mask or what does it look like?
Black.
Black mask?
He's like a gas station on Billing Street on Colfax now.
Okay. Is it like a ski mask or what type of mask is it?
Yeah, like a ski mask.
Okay. And then what else is he wearing?
I don't know. He's pretty bad colors, like a brown long sleeve shirt.
Okay.
And then black sweat.
Okay. Sweatpants. Okay. Give me 1 moment. I'm just adding notes. Are you or anyone else in danger right now?
No.
Okay. We have this call in, so don't approach that person and do not disturb anything at the scene. We are going to have officers dispatched to check the area and try to locate him, okay?
Okay. He's walking towards the gas station on Billing Street, Colfax.
Yep. I let them know that, okay? So don't follow him or anything. We're going to have officers come check the area, okay?
Okay.
Just call us back immediately if anything changes or if you have any further information.
Sounds good.
All right. And do you need officers to contact you, sir?
No, it's fine.
Okay, thank you. Call us back immediately if anything changes.
Okay, well.
Thank you.
Do me a favor, stop right there. Hey, stop right there. Stop. 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 I have a right to stop you because you're being suspicious.
Well, okay.
What? What? Bro, the man is walking home with his grocery. What are you talking about? This was all bad from the start. From the 911 call, and we hear in no, why this he hasn't committed a crime. He hasn't even been suspected of committing a crime, any crime. He's suspicious. Why? Because he has a mask on, walking at nighttime. You can kind of before COVID happened, or the pandemic or whatever. Before that happened, then okay, random people wearing a mask may have been a thing. But after COVID, everybody has a mask. Like what?
Turn around.
No,
Turn around.
actually, your hands are
Turn around. Stop tensing up, dude. Stop tensing up, bro. Stop tensing up.
If somebody jump out the car, say, "Hey, don't move. I need to come check." What do you mean? Don't tense up? Oh, just accept it. Just accept it.
Stop tensing up. Stop tensing up.
No, let go of me.
Stop tensing up.
No, I am an introvert.
Stop
Please respect the
tensing up.
boundaries that I am speaking.
Stop.
Wow. This
Stop.
Relax. Stop. I'm going home.
Relax, or I'm going to have to change this situation. Stop.
Leave me alone.
Stop.
No,
Operate,
can you leave me alone?
No, we're gonna
First
talk
off,
to
you guys started to arrest me, and I was stopping my music to listen. Now let go of me.
Let's get over to grass.
Lay you down. I intend to take my power back. If I intend to be a public offender.
This man said, "I am a introvert. Please respect me." How much? I don't know any criminal who sounds like this.
I intend to be censored.
Just write your gun, dude.
Stop, dude.
Wow. So this means if anybody calls but we know this, if anybody calls the police and say you're suspicious, the police don't really investigate. They consider their investigation going to you and making you be a part of their investigation. Instead of investigating the scene first, then talking to you, and not even talking to you. This is not talking to someone. They say, "Hey, you need to wait, don't move, and stop tensing up," as they're approaching with this. I don't understand how they expect people to. I'm gonna say this. I don't understand how they expect grown men not to react to being harassed. And what do you call that? They just jump out the car and say, "Hey, blah 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 blah," and you know that you didn't do anything wrong. You're just walking down the street, listening to your music, and as you see them hop out and you see the cars and all that, and as they're approaching you, you're going to try to turn off your music, and you go to try to turn off your music, and you're in this situation. Hashtag stop muting body cam footage.
Tensing up.
Listen to me, bro. Let go of me.
This isn't gonna go well.
No, I am an introvert. Please respect the boundaries that I am speaking.
Relax.
Stop.
Relax.
Stop. I'm going home.
Relax, or I'm going to have to
Leave
change
me
this
alone.
situation.
Dude, hey,
Stop.
Leave me
Relax.
alone.
Sir, can you please
No, we don't want to do this, all right?
Leave me alone.
No, we're gonna.
First
we're gonna
off,
talk to
you guys started to arrest me, and I was stopping my music to listen. Now let go of me.
You know, let's get over to grass. We're gonna lay you down. Okay, come on.
I'm gonna lay you down.
It's not going to be an arrest. I intend to take my power back.
Oh,
I
man.
intend to
We're
be
gonna
Go with them, okay?
I intend to be Stop, dude.
let us violate you. Stop not letting us violate you.
Give us some more units. We're fighting them.
Wow.
Stop, dude. You got him?
All for nothing. Based on nothing.
Stop, dude. All right, we got his arms. We got his arms. Yep, we got his arms. Yep.
You got somebody who raised their arms up.
Not yet.
Probably was jamming to the song.
Let go of your arms, dude. Let go of the shoulder.
Say, you can't be different. You can't. Like,
Pull the arm out. Nice and slow. Slow it down. Slow it down. Gonna have fire start. Put your arm out, dude. Can't get it. I can't get it. Let go of your arm.
There we go.
Keep it coming, but just start fire.
what are they?
Okay, I've got his other arm.
Okay. The other arm. Tuck that on. Okay. He's flipping. He's flipping. Dude.
Dude, just stop fighting.
I hate that we can't see more.
Taser in a second.
You're gonna get tased in a second. Stop fighting. Stop fighting. You're gonna get tased. I've got his arm.
For what? What?
Okay, hold on. You got that one out.
Yep.
Y'all, this is crazy. This is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane.
Relax. Just relax. Relax. Relax.
See, people don't understand how dangerous it is for citizens in general, but especially citizens of darker skin color. You know, think about this. What if this was you in this situation, and you know you walking home and not knowing that that's your last walk, you know, on earth. That's your last walk. All because you were, all because somebody else said you were suspicious. We're gonna keep this going. I don't want to get too caught up in the chat. This is crazy.
I got it here. It's in a bar hammer.
Right.
Stop. Okay. Okay, please stop.
Exactly.
Okay. I'm straddling.
That's what I'm saying. When introverted people, or people who, especially someone who claims to call themselves an introvert, they don't deal with people they only deal with people on their terms. So meaning, like, if you're an introverted person, you like to have some type of regulation on interactions with social interactions. So you got two officers approaching you hostile. That's already throwing you off, because you weren't even trying to talk to anyone, let alone deal with this. So let's keep this playing, y'all. I want to get this.
I have no idea.
We got him.
Right.
My name's Elijah McClain.
There you go. Go, mouse.
That's what I was doing. I was just going home. Why? I made a super in my blueprint.
Exactly. Just relax while we.
I'm just different. That's all. That's all I was doing.
It was actually Rosenberg.
I'm
They,
sorry. I have no gun.
look
I
at
don't
it.
do that stuff. I don't do any fighting. Why were you touching me? I don't do nuggets. I don't even kill flies. I don't eat meat. And I'm not a vegetarian. I don't judge people.
Patty, they don't treat you human. Like something that it doesn't even make sense. It doesn't even make sense.
And all life.
Showed up. He was wearing a
And I respect all life.
walking something.
Forgive me.
Yeah.
All I was trying to do was become better.
We started that because he reached for
He's like,
Rose's gun,
making a Tesla.
and we had him on the wall.
And I'll do it.
Man,
I'll do it.
Alright, what are you gonna do?
Can you collect my camera?
My
camera grass.
So, all life,
what's up, Joey?
I will do it. Sacrifice my identity. I'll do it. I'll do it. I get
Look at this.
you are
Basically-
phenomenal. You are beautiful. Yeah, I love it.
That's fine.
This is the gang attack. They basically rolled up and slid on their box.
Nice sun. In a mood. Gemini. Oh, sun's done. I'm so sorry.
Caught him slipping, walking alone.
Oh, that really hurt. Yeah, this is very strong.
And man, exactly.
He went like this.
Anything that's out of the norm. You can't walk down the street and put your arms in the air. What? He may be and you got the 911 call talking about he may be a good or bad person. Well, what?
It's like right here.
Up there?
I lost the cup too.
Right here.
Pair of glasses.
That's it, I think.
This is terrible. This is terrible.
So,
There's glasses and a phone right over here.
one more body camera too somewhere.
Right here.
Terrible, man.
I don't know. Stop.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to do that.
Stop not letting me violate you, even though you didn't do anything wrong. Why are you sitting there, man? He didn't do anything.
We have the gun.
No, he went for his gun.
Oh my God.
They lying. They just saying that that's CYA. Oh, he went for my gun. He didn't go for your man. Get the whoa. I do watch my language up here, but
Does anybody have sandy wipes?
I know I want to say a few things.
All right, thanks.
Sometimes it's stuff, but I try to, I try to.
You can bend his knees a little bit so he can balance himself.
He's kicking around a little bit.
I'm not missing mine. Are you missing yours? Yours is in the car, right? Your cell phone?
What's that?
Your cell phone is in the car?
I think so. Is it an iPhone?
Red case?
No.
What type of drugs did you take? Like, get the fuck out of my face,
Yeah, I'm
man.
good, bro.
We need to know, okay?
Good, brother.
Nobody.
Can you find sandy wipes for me somewhere, please?
We need to know what you were taking.
From anybody?
Look
Yeah,
at this.
anything, please.
Hey, y'all. Why do we have him down here? What is he? What is the reasonable suspicion? Oh, he was just walking down the street and threw his arms up. Somebody said,
There you go.
"Looks suspicious."
Mine. It was recording. I just shut it off because it's split in half. So something fell out right here on the grass, but I don't know what it was.
Right. What does that say? I appreciate that, Lou. Yeah, man. I was saying
Yeah,
that.
throw up, dude.
Yeah.
Throw up right there, okay? Don't throw up on me, though.
We got fire coming, right?
Yeah. I call him early when he first went out.
That's what I'm
I
telling
don't
you.
think he went out, dude.
They
He was-
slid
he-
down- they
like
slid
halfway
on one of
through.
their ops.
Hey, dude, relax.
That's what
Okay. Get it out, dude.
that's what the urban culture would say now. These
Get it out.
thugs, they slid on their ops.
Nah, I'm good.
On their ops just now. Caught him slipping. Walking
No, he was.
down the
We got
street.
called a suspo. He was out here walking around with a ski mask on.
So y'all need the cell phone picked up?
Probably
Probably,
just
yeah.
bring it over by him, dude. And then
What?
we contacted him,
Good, I
Green.
have,
He's wearing a ski mask.
RP and we got that covered.
He started to kind of like walk away from us, so these two wrap him up. And then in the mix of them wrapping him up, pushing him against the wall right here, he reached for Rosie's gun, dude. So
No. That's how disgusting they are. Now they're eating this blood. So in case,
rolling this way,
man, get out of there, man.
It's walking up. There you go. Just like that. You're good. Don't get up, dude. It's not going to be good for you. I'm telling you right now.
If you keep messing around with the dog bites and dog bites, you understand me? Keep messing around.
I think
Oh, how they talking. Oh, man. Oh, this is.
we're okay for here. I appreciate it.
Oh,
Watch your step, dude. You're right in his puke.
I'm happy.
He had a mask on. I know that. Yeah. I did not. Okay. No, I just. Oh, okay.
Don't do it, dude.
Relax, bro. Come
Chill
on.
out.
You already lost this one. Just relax.
It's just not appropriate at all.
No. When we try to
What
stop
do you
him,
mean? Relax,
Dude.
bro. What do you
Come
mean?
on.
Relax?
Was there anything English or anything like that?
he speaks English,
He's
but he's definitely doing something.
okay.
What do you mean doing something?
Ow.
What time?
Okay.
Stop, dude.
Well, chill out.
If he was on something,
You've already been
he's not
told
doing
several
anything
times to
you.
stop.
I can't fix myself. Ow.
Look at man. What's up, kid?
Yeah, I know you're busy, but I just to let you know that
Stop.
we had a suspicious call over here on Bill.
Dude, chill out.
He's got a mask on his face. That's kind of weird. Nothing really criminal. My officers go to get contact with him. He starts acting crazy, and they
Definitely a coward. Look at this. Why are you doing this?
Well, stop fighting us.
I tried. Put him out. They were able to get him out of handcuffs. We're still struggling with the fire on scene, and that's where we're at. I just want to let you know.
Stop fighting. Stop. Let us violate you. Don't do nothing. Let us violate you.
And the other one, I don't.
Let us kill
you
you.
got
Don't do nothing about it.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, I knew you were busy. Just one other thing, we did have an officer get.
Yeah, that's all his, dude. That's what he was wearing.
It was used. Okay. It was very minor.
Just lay down.
So when the ambulance gets here, we're going to go ahead and give them
All the cops are okay.
Yeah, sounds good.
Perfect,
I
dude.
appreciate
Perfect.
it. Thanks.
Just lay down.
minutes and then
Hey,
Whatever he's
Okay,
on,
all right.
Yeah.
he has incredible strength.
Yeah, crazy strength.
I had him in a bar hammer behind his back, and his arm was above his head, and he was still fighting.
Is there anybody that can relieve me for a second? Spitz! Oh, we need somebody to
You still fighting. He's
Go ahead
so
and get on for a
strong.
sec so I can get up. I'm
You
not
gotta get rid of him. He's too strong. That's what they think about it.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah. So he's walking away from us, and we did this thing. We're like, hey, dude, this is not a big deal. Just relax. And we sat there for a good
I know
30 seconds. He's trying to calm down. Like, dude, hey, not a big deal. We need to talk to you.
I don't believe that. I don't
And
believe
then he kept doing this, and he kept saying
Show me
things that didn't make any
footage.
sense. And then I'm like, hey, bring him over the grass. So if we do have to take him down, we can take him down the grass. Not because we're right here by the rocks.
No reason.
And then he starts going even crazier. So we get him cornered against the wall.
What's he doing exactly?
He's like saying stuff, and he's holding his arms in, and he's like, I don't remember exactly what he was saying right now, but just acting really strange.
Randy, you needed relief, buddy? Randy, you needed relief?
No, I'm good. I'm just going to pat him down.
And then over there, Brody tells me to try to grab my gun. So we pull him down. Yeah, so he pulls his arm free
He
and comes
keeps
out.
saying that.
And I don't remember feeling it because
I do not believe that.
But
One
so he's
bit.
trying to grab a gun. So I'm like, okay. So he comes down, and
He said it so much to convince himself that that's what happened.
I don't know when this.
No, he just thought it was weird because he was wearing the mask.
Well, it is.
Gestures,
Yeah,
yeah.
it is. That's
So
okay.
that's all.
I need, yeah, I'm sure you document that part.
All right.
What's up, Biscuits? We checking out the video.
But so I initially tried,
Our skin.
and then I was in a bad position. I didn't want to hurt his neck, so I had to release because I was behind. It wasn't like.
So you went to put it on?
So it was like almost like a schoolboy trying to get it caught backwards because that was the only position I had.
And that's the reason.
Relax, dude.
happened.
There we go.
What are you trying to get?
Put his arm down here. And I can drop my knee right in his throat.
And
And you can't move.
and police wonder why. And police wonder why. Every wonder why just people take off. Normally, if it was somebody who was an actual criminal, they wouldn't have stayed. They would have took off running. It's dark. You're not catching me. But you know, you got this this nice young man who respected them enough to not just take off and, you know, if I'm walking at night, they jump out on me like that. I'm not trying to figure out what understanding that they're trying to get from me. I'm running. They're not catching me. I don't trust none of that. I would if the way they jumped out, I would feel like these people are coming to harm me. Get away from here. But you think, okay, you know, you got people thinking, you know, that, you know, police, they're just doing their job. They're not gonna kill me right now. No, that's not gonna happen. That's the furthest thing from your mind. Most times, if you're not African American, you're not thinking that the police is there to actually kill you, but it's a high possibility. It's a high possibility. And I take that serious. So when I say, you know, somebody call the police, they try to get me killed, I'm not just saying that. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not being over dramatic. No, that's actually what is highly possible to happen, especially if you already said, oh, this person, they're suspicious. They're throwing their arms in the air and blah, 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 blah. You know, oh, it could be a good or bad person. Like, come on, man. Come on.
And then, sure, he can breathe.
He can aside.
He can breathe.
Okay, all right.
I just have his arm pinned behind his back. Don't move your feet. Nope, don't do that.
And
so if you take his foot and angle it outwards, he's not okay. At least once successfully.
Okay.
Stop messing around, man. Chill out.
Well, we'll just leave him.
You've already been told several times to stop.
I can't fix myself.
I want to fight him.
Ow.
I want to fight him.
Until the ambulance gets here, and then we'll just put him down to
No consideration for a human being.
Yeah, I know you're busy, but I need to let you know that
No consideration for a human being. That didn't commit any crime. He didn't commit any crime.
Nothing really criminal.
All of this based on suspicion. Somebody called and said blah 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 blah.
One of them, he attacked them. Rosenblatt, he ended up trying to put a carotid on the guy. And actually,
stop fighting us.
Was able to put the carotid on him and put him out. They were able to get him out of handcuffs. We're still struggling with him. I have fire on scene, and that's where we're at. I just want to let you know, yeah, we did actually apply the carotid tonight. So,
bless you.
And the other one, I don't. Oh, you got him? Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, I knew you were busy. And just one other thing, we did
have
his? Also get,
that's all
his own
his,
crash
dude.
tonight. It was used. Okay. It was very minor.
It's never just,
When the ambulance gets here,
you know.
All the cops are okay.
Perfect.
I appreciate it. Thanks.
I don't know what that would be.
Okay.
Whatever he's on,
All right.
he has incredible strength.
Yeah.
He has incredible strength, and they had
I
to
had
get
him in
rid
a
of
bar
him.
hammer behind his back, and his arm
They didn't have
above
to
his
do
head.
it because they're evil.
Anybody that can relieve me for a second?
In
Yeah.
they're evil. These officers are demons in cop costumes.
Might kick his legs up and just yeah. If he keeps on, we'll do that.
Said 2 minutes out. Okay. All right.
Man,
I'm trying to keep him on his side, but he keeps fighting us. So.
yeah, pretty much the same scenario.
Stop, dude! Don't do it.
Except this is nighttime.
We haven't even got that far yet, man.
He's like saying stuff
And they actually suspected George Floyd of selling cigarettes. You know,
My knee's on his elbow.
he hasn't been. It's no.
No, I'm good. I'm just gonna pet him down, make sure he doesn't have anything. We haven't got to that far yet.
Oh, he has a mask on. So what?
While he's, yes, he pulled his arm through. He comes out, and I don't remember feeling it. Okay, so he's coming down. Here. I don't remember. Well, it is. So, okay.
That's all.
I need, yeah, I need you talking about that. Okay, yeah, 500.
So,
Don't do it. You're good.
insane.
Nothing on his legs, right?
No.
I'm gonna come back this way. That way we're not feeling this. You could go right in his puke.
Oh, thank you.
Here, come this way with it. Come this way. There we go.
Where are you trying to get?
Just put his arm down here, and I can drop my knee right in his tricep.
Patty, I don't know if I can do
He can't
that.
move.
I'm sure he can breathe.
Yep. He can breathe. He can breathe.
Okay.
I just have his arm pinned behind his back. That's it.
Don't move your feet. Nope, don't do that.
So if you take his foot and angle it outwards and put pressure on his ankle, he almost did a push-up with all three of us on his back.
He's that strong.
Okay. Yeah. So once he gets out, I'm going to hit him in the right shoulder.
You want shoulder or ass?
Either way.
Ass is right here, man.
Okay. We'll
I'm
give that a couple
looking.
minutes. We'll see if that works.
Bro, I'm not even following him like this, man.
You good?
Got it. Now you guys back away.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can't believe it.
No, we're good.
Can't believe it.
We're good.
Joe, man, that you know that ain't got. He was not grabbing for no gun. Come on, man. Come on. Y'all shouldn't have been grabbing. Anyway, y'all should have put yourself in a position where you could grab it. Because if
right there. You just put pressure
nothing wrong and being
All right.
doing your job and protecting and serving and getting real criminals. Or getting criminals, period. Not real criminals. Criminals, period, because it's not a criminal. He didn't do nothing wrong. And they're giving him drugs and shooting him up with some shit. No.
We'll give that a minute or two, see if that works. And once it
What
is,
the fuck?
go ahead. If you guys are okay with it, we'll uncuff him. We'll go up with the right arm, down with the left, and we'll just straighten everything. We'll give that a minute or two.
All right. Hey, Woodyard, Rosie, here in a minute, once this medicine kicks in, we're going to uncuff him, put him on the bed, and then we're going to restrain him, soft point him to the bed.
When he didn't do nothing wrong. He did nothing wrong.
You guys have any extra gloves on you?
My back pouch right here, dude.
Okay.
They don't care.
They're extra large, just so everybody can fit them. But
Just to fill you in, those contacts if we're walking down the street wearing like a wrestling mask or something like that.
No, even if he, I don't believe that he grabbed for their gun, but it probably was a survival tactic because he knew that they were going to try to kill him. And what happened? They killed him.
We're going to give him maybe another minute. It looks like it's starting to kick in.
Yeah, he's snoring.
Ready. We'll go ahead and uncuff and we can look for you. Is he in custody or?
I'm
Yeah.
sure he will be.
I'm sure he will be, man.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Man.
Let the hospital staff know.
Y'all,
He's not already.
All right.
yeah.
How's he? Does he seem a little?
Yep.
Okay.
This is the type
Go
of
ahead and
stuff
get him on his side, and we'll just uncuff him.
Let's get him on the
on
gurney
my
first.
part to watch this type of stuff because I don't want to break my teeth.
Careful.
Yeah,
Careful.
he's definitely.
All right.
I'm sorry to get you like that.
We'll put an end title on your boat.
Give him some light.
Somebody have that ready too.
Do the right one first.
Hey, would you?
Somebody grab this.
I got it.
Remember all this
You guys got that?
walking down the street. Walking down the street. Man.
Good. Yep.
And practice pissing me off.
Good. Yeah.
Let's get inside and suction. Okay. Suction. Let's get him in right quick. Suction. Thank you. ALT? ALT?
Yeah.
Y'all, the full video is on it's in the description of this video. I'm trying to catch up with the chat, y'all. Man, y'all, but that's exactly what they treated him like. No. Torgy, I'm sorry to tell you, but Elijah McClain did not make it home this night. That's all he was trying to do. Get home. Listening to his music, just walking home. Just walking home. Man. Hey, Maria. What state? This is Colorado. Yeah, Denver, Colorado. They got you in the chat. Man. They put a spit mask on him because he started vomiting. You can't get what? Since when do you think you can just shoot somebody up with some drugs because you think they on drugs? All right, we got Joe. We got Joe here. I'm gonna invite him in. See what he got to say. What's going on?
What's good? I just saw the link, man. I'd have been up here if I had seen that link. I'd have been up here and chop it up with you.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna drop it again too. Man, this pissed me off, man. Dog, I'm so man. I can't.
I went to the to that spot where you're looking at them where they killed them at. It's over by a highway, expressway, whatever you want to call it. And I listened to the videotape of his last words, which was like, you heard him just now. I can't breathe. You're killing me. I'm a good person. All of that. Heartbreaking, bro. And then this all started with that call you played in the beginning. The police responded to a call for a guy with a mask, probably during COVID, and
anything after COVID, you already know. I can understand if this happened, but if it was before a COVID situation, I can't understand this actual situation happening. But I can understand them say, oh, this is a suspicious person. But after COVID, everybody got a ski mask.
Yeah, everybody got some type of mask. I don't like police. Or they got to be careful, man, responding to calls of things that aren't illegal. Guys filming, guy looks sketchy. I don't. That's
Come on,
not. Go ahead.
that's way too vague to
Yeah,
jump out and put hands on somebody. That's way too vague.
you
What
should
do
be
you mean?
extremely cautious if that's why you're going there and that is your call. You should be extremely fucking cautious.
I don't. They weren't scared. They just wanted to go violate. That's
Yes.
all. They, like I said, they basically pulled up and slid on one of their ops, and we the ops.
You was right about that too. Across the country, on average, black guy is 3 times more likely to be killed by a white guy, by a cop than a white guy. And in Chicago, you're 26, and in most big cities, in Chicago, you're 26 times more likely to be killed by a cop. And it must be present at the forefront of our minds. As an auditor, I don't know about you, but I was told I'd be dead in a week. Doing this shit in Chicago, bro.
I take this serious. I be telling people I'm not just out there. I know what's up. I'm not. Listen, I move the way I do because I know that they move the way they do.
Yes, these guys are vicious and violent. It sucks that they got so many people fooled, man.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Imagine a grown man, another grown man come up to you and start giving you orders. Lay down. Get down. Let us, like, bro, what?
Any of that, stand over there. I don't mind you filming or talking to your friends, but do it from over there. Instant smoke. I don't even consider anything else. I'm normally a nice guy and all that, cordial, but instant smoke. I feel like you're trying to bully me and all of that shit. Why is it that people think that if a cop does it, why do you even consider? Why do people even consider moving? I guess it's the programming we've had and all that. But if you've broken no law, it makes no sense for you to even entertain their conversation, and certainly not their directives or orders, bro.
Come on, man. I'm a grown man. You're not finna just tell me. I'm walking down the street. You're not finna just. In this situation, I would have ran. They wouldn't.
Yes.
I wouldn't even.
Yes. It wouldn't have been a horrible fucking idea.
No. I done been in this situation. No, I got to get up out of here. I already know what they on.
And it looks like he knew. He's a smart guy. He knew that at some point they were going to kill him, man. At some point, he was praying and, oh my God, he knew that, these fucks are going to kill me, man. That had to be the most horrific shit in the world.
Man, I can't even imagine what was going through his mind. Yeah. Like, all he was trying to do was go home. And you're like, damn, this is the last night. This is my last night, man.
Right, at some point. I got video of him when the last video of him when he was in a store making a purchase. And after he makes the purchase and goes to step out, there's a guy in the line behind him. He steps out the guy's way and bows to him, like, pardon me for, almost bumping into you, and walks out the store. They give me an idea of this guy's temperament and the type of cat they're dealing with. You can hear him saying, listen, I'm an introvert. I don't give anybody trouble. I love everybody. I'm a good person. It's just fucking brutal. It's one thing if the guy's out there, fuck you, die, pig, and I'd still be in his corner. But when a guy is, he don't acknowledge or respect how deadly these fucks are, and like you say, these niggas are worse than ops. Once they creep up on you, right, it's dangerous, and it sucks to see some unsuspecting guy not knowing that these guys slid up on him to murder him, bro.
Yeah, man. And I think a lot of people think that they think like, oh, it's not gonna be a big situation. It ain't finna this not gonna be a life or death situation. I think anytime that they show up, I think that this can be a life or death situation. I need to think about this and how I want to navigate it.
Yes, your odds go up of dying when the cop walks up on you. It's sad. But if you're a smart motherfucker and you're wise, fuck what a cop says or some perceived authority figure says. If you had an expensive lawyer, he would tell you never talk to a cop. Cop's gonna tell
Right.
you, "Oh, it's just a conversation. We're just talking. Don't listen to him."
Nothing to
Uh,
talk about.
uh, a smart person would tell you the stats, man. Just by you walking up, officer, I'm more likely to die. And you just brought two friends with you. I am in deep shit right now. Acknowledge that. Know that.
Yeah, man.
I don't know if you're an Eclipse fan, man, but there's a very rare eclipse, and it's just beginning right now. It's called the Ring of Fire, where the moon is on an elliptical orbit, and it's so close that when it covers the sun, you can still see the outside like a flaming ring of fire. It happens very rare. Right here, where I'm in Southern Colorado, I am in a line to see 90% of it, and it has just begun. I hope you guys got your glasses like I did. They're free at your public library. The eclipse will last for about 4 hours, so you got time to go get some if you don't. And AWB, Godspeed, best wishes to you. If you ever need anything, everybody has my info. You get my info from somebody, and you call me. That's be your first call. I got your back, pimp.
All right, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate that.
Let me get up out of here.
Stay safe and stay dangerous out there, man.
Thank you. Same, bro. Love you guys in the chat too. Those are some of my best friends in your fucking chat. Lou and Marzi, some of
Yeah,
these
man. I
people.
love them, man. They've been here since the beginning.
Good guys. You guys be easy. Love you.
I'm trying to figure out where do we go from here, man? Because what's the next video after this? Because this is tough one. I need something more. I think we might go to a pre-channel to kind of
maybe something you say go to a pre?
Yeah, because I need something to kind of
little
calm me
palate
down.
cleanser or something. I hear you. That's a good idea. All right. I gotta abandon you cats.
All right,
Later.
appreciate you, man. Yeah, man. Fulton, if you can, you can I would like you to join the panel too and want to get your thoughts on it. This was, man. Can't believe this, man. It happens way too often. Way too often this happens. So, all right, y'all. Let me figure this out, man. Y'all, this type of stuff affects me, so I'm trying to process it and continue with the stream, and but y'all just give me a second. And then another thing, the way they was talking to him as he was dying, as he was, oh my goodness, man. Dog, those are demons. Those aren't human beings. Those are demons. I don't want to hear that, oh, they just following orders, blah, 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 blah. Those are evil people. Let's see. Um, All right, y'all. So, like I said, we're gonna check out to a pre-channel to kind of balance out this this heaviness. Like, man, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to laugh because I'm not really in a laugh mood right now. But Tua Pre he a pretty funny channel. Okay, hold on. Let me go back. All right, take care, folks. Anybody else who wants to join the panel, either speak your mind or just be on here with me, whatever, y'all let me know, man. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Oh yeah, they gonna have to answer for that. Believe that. They're gonna have to answer that. When you meet your maker, go ahead, you're gonna have to remember that. You killed an innocent. You killed an innocent. And cold-blooded, cold-hearted. You heard how they was treating him after, man. Here we go. Let's check it out.
I'm going to ask you nicely. I'm going to ask you nicely.
He doesn't have any right.
I'm going to tell you one more time to turn your camera around. He's still standing here in front of me, a strange man. I want his camera confiscated.
One of my favorite baits this time of year is a mullet. I really love mullet. Hey, how you doing, sir?
What's going on?
Oh, not much. How you doing, young man?
Get this out of here.
Aren't you a lawyer? You're not
Get
supposed
this
to touch
out
people?
of here. Okay, I'm meeting with a client. You can't film it.
I'm about to meet one of my fishing clients.
I'm sorry?
I'm about to meet with one of my fishing clients.
You can't film my office.
No, I'm doing a fishing show. I'm just doing a fishing show.
Get it out of here.
No, I'm doing a fishing show. One of my favorite. Y'all catch anything around here? What's y'all favorite bait to use around here? You guys want to start a fishing show? I'm just saying, guys, what's your favorite bait to use around here? You like using mullet or shad?
Please take your camera off us now.
Oh, it's not on you. I'm just doing a fishing
Then
show.
move the thing away. Turn it the other way.
No, because it will compromise the
Turn it the other
frame.
way. I don't care. Turn it around.
Oh, I'm just doing a fishing show.
I don't care what you're doing.
I don't think you guys understand, though.
Yeah, I don't think you understand. You can understand.
Turn your camera around.
No, I'm just doing a fishing show.
I'm going to tell you one more time to turn your camera around.
Oh, but you want to start a fishing show?
I want you to turn your camera away from my face now.
Okay, but
Turn it.
But I'm just doing a fishing show. Okay, fine. I'll turn it.
Get the police now.
I'm calling some guy out here taking our pictures and he will not leave. Please send police now. I don't feel comfortable. Please, officer, please send the police. I'm a woman. I don't feel comfortable.
I'm a woman.
He's still standing here in front of me, a strange man.
I'm a woman.
Okay, please.
What does that have to do?
If you were with me on an island, I'd catch all the fish for you. You'd feel comfortable. While we wait for the police, you guys want to tell me about the species of fish around here? Since you want to start a fishing show? Can I tell you a little bit more about what I'm doing? I'm getting B-roll. Should I wait here with you guys? Or I don't know how the process goes.
This guy is trying to film inside my office when I'm meeting with a client.
I want his camera confiscated. I want my picture off there.
Also confiscated?
Take his phone. He doesn't have my permission to have me on.
I want him.
Oh, yeah. Come over here. Yeah.
Now I'm supposed to feel safe.
Okay, I'll come inside.
That's the law.
Yeah, he's filming my client in my office. He's got no right to do that.
It's for a fishing show, though.
My door will be locked.
Hey, whoever choosing him as a lawyer, y'all gonna lose. Ain't no way, bro. You gonna lose. Ain't no way that's a lawyer not knowing the law. Come on.
I was talking to her earlier. I'm friends with her.
That's a law.
Yeah. How you doing?
Hi, I'm Alex with the Westwood Police Department.
Nice to meet you.
Is there like any reason that like you were in there? Or?
Oh no, I didn't go inside.
All right, can I just get your name and everything?
I usually kind of keep it anonymous. I just like to chill. Because I'm one of the most wanted fishermen in East Coast. So right when I say who I am, it's gonna be flocks of people coming here.
Okay, do you just have your ID then instead of saying it out loud?
Oh, even that. It's like a whole thing. It gets complicated.
He doesn't have any right to use my building for his commercial purposes. Absolutely. Come on in.
You mind if I join too? You guys mind if I join too, just so we can keep fair? Is that cool if I join too?
What?
One of my favorite baits is mullet. I think I told you guys that already. Oh, hey, how you doing?
Okay. You are going to need your ID to know who you are. Saying that you were tapping on the window.
Not true.
Do you have any video of like before I was here so I can see?
Yeah, I've been running the whole time.
What kind of fishing show you got?
Strictly fishing with fishing on.
Strictly fishing?
Strictly fishing with fishing on. You already know.
All right.
Should I come in there with you?
I don't think you want you in here. So.
Oh, okay, I got you. I was just making sure. I thought maybe you guys switched up. You let me go inside this time. All right, Lane. Appreciate you guys respecting the rights of the citizens. Much love, guys.
What are we doing?
You and I?
Huh?
Oh, I didn't know we were together.
No, wait, look at the camera. Look at my shop.
Oh, yeah, I'm just doing my fishing show out here.
Oh, in here?
Oh, no, out here.
Can we do it somewhere else?
Like is it you and I?
No, like the camera.
Oh.
It was looking like you guys were filming in here.
Oh, wait, now who got you guys is me and you?
You?
Oh, I
saw
see.
the camera waving here. I was just asking what you were doing.
Oh, it was waving in there?
You.
Well, I was waving in there.
With the camera.
I was in there waving with the camera?
Never mind.
All right, have a good day, young lady.
You know what you're doing.
All right.
Can you move down a little more then?
Oh, I got the dang purple light now. How you?
Where he's at now?
She got dogs there. How you? What's that? Oh, no, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, no, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, we're not allowed to do this because we have there. Don't film me. I'm not giving you permission to film me.
Oh no, it's chill. It's a fishing show. You can be featured on the best fishing show in New Jersey.
No, I don't want to be honest, but they have to sign a waiver.
Okay.
In order for you to take pictures of them, I would have to sign a waiver or you could get sued.
All right, perfect. I'll be waiting on the waiver then.
Okay, so please.
I'll be waiting on the waiver.
Please don't take pictures of the dog. You're not allowed to.
Oh, you can tell the dog he can sign a waiver.
You're not allowed to. You're not allowed to do that. I don't want to call the police on you. Please.
No, we can say please.
Please, let's go. Just moving along. Please,
I got
because
you.
that's the owner in there and he's very upset. So please.
Oh, I say he's not a dog person.
No, he is a dog person, but you're not allowed to film somebody's animals.
I need the waiver.
You're not allowed to film me either. So if you film me and post me, I will sue you.
Oh, that sounds chill. Yeah, you got a body camera like me?
I got a microphone. I mean a phone.
Oh, I see.
Why are we recording that?
Now, by we, you mean me and you?
You keep bending over in our shop.
I was bending over inside the shop?
Recording you as well.
Okay, can you stop recording me, please?
Can you back up a little bit?
Can you stop recording me, please?
You're not allowed to do this. I'm going to call the police.
You're going to say please? All righty.
Can you call the cops?
No, they've already been contacted.
I'm sorry. Because he's not
Take his picture.
Literally. I don't have one. You have his phone?
You guys want to star in a fishing show?
You need to leave, sir. This is a little ridiculous of you.
You guys can star in a fishing show.
Take his fishing picture. Take his hat.
Okay, you got his picture. Cops already been called, so it's okay.
Thank you.
You need a waiver, otherwise I'm going to sue you. That's what that lady said. I know, it sounds ridiculous, huh? I'm just exposing the ridiculousness in there.
Who do you work for?
No one.
You're not allowed to do this. I don't know what you're doing.
Are you just blocking the dogs?
Excuse me, sir.
Why you put your right next to my phone?
I'm going to ask you nicely. I'm
Property.
going to ask you nicely to move the thing.
Well, it's got to be nice, otherwise you might get a Muay Thai knee.
All right. Because the next thing I do is take the fucking phone and throw it. Where are you from, redneck? Let me call him now.
Remember, I can do a double leg from here, so don't try nothing slick. I'm just filming this cute dog getting blocked by some dude with a weed whacker in his hand.
Now,
Yes, we have
is goofy for his comedy. I think he's a real person that'll mess somebody up if they try in the wrong way. The animal way.
Smiling for the camera.
Okay, you two.
Oh yeah.
You both smile for each other's pictures. Come look, I got a cool angle. Come over here. You gonna stand there being stoic? Or you gonna come over here and get fun?
That's my better angle. You got it?
Yeah, hold on. The lighting in the background is a little bit overexposed. Do it again.
I don't know how he does it, man.
They do dog grooming in there? You ever do dog grooming?
I think he edits out the part.
I used to have a little shih tzu. She get them dingle bears on her fur. I used to have to clip it out with a damn razor.
Oh, man.
You gonna hear all my dog stories by the time them police show up.
And we want to make sure the pictures have been destroyed because he has no right to take any pictures of anything that goes on inside our shop unless he's been entering the shop, and he hasn't.
Yeah,
so he just wants to scaring customers away, putting a camera by the window, and he has no right to do that.
Well, I mean, he could film in public.
Well, he's putting his camera up to the window and watching everything we're doing inside. So also videotaping us. We've had to close the blinds, and we have dogs that are scared. He's coming up to the window. He's sick. The guy is sick. He's been trying to videotape. No, we don't know who he is. I have pictures of him, so we better never come back again. But this guy is sick.
What's going on?
Hey, not much. How you doing?
All right. What are you filming inside the building?
Oh, just a bunch of stuff here.
Huh?
Just a bunch of stuff from my fishing show.
I can't hear you.
Just a bunch of stuff from my fishing show.
We have no fish inside. You know that, right?
You got other animals though.
Right, but that's not your right to take pictures of them. Why don't you go to your fishing hole down the street and get away from our building?
I couldn't catch no fish. I might as well lean back on them
Well,
dogs
it's
now.
probably your terrible personality and attitude. So why don't you leave?
I ain't got nothing to do. It's a tide. It's a low tide out there. That's why I didn't catch anything. The fish know I have a lovely personality. So
The guy's insane.
The reason I enjoy this so much is because in these situations, people ain't trying to hear nothing anyway. So it's so funny that he just feed them BS and they try to make sense of it. Even though they didn't care what he said anyway. They go that whenever they go to ask questions and this and that, they're not really trying to listen to what you're trying to say. I don't know why they even ask like they care. They just want you to get away. So I like the fact that he just makes up some BS and just keep going at it.
I'm just confused though. What are you trying to get from this?
what am I trying to get?
Yeah. I mean, you can film in public. I just don't understand why you're.
Doesn't he have a right to film us?
Yeah, I mean, if he's bothering customers coming in and out, though, he could be arrested for disorderly conduct, blocking the sidewalk, and stuff like that. But I don't really, he can film in public.
Oh.
Is there a reason you're bothering this gentleman?
Oh, I wasn't bothering. Yeah.
I mean, obviously, you're bothering him.
No, I'm not. He came out to get bothered. Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause you're filming his business, so.
Yeah, it's chill.
He is like messing with you. So, like, come on.
Is there a reason?
Oh, no, I just for my fishing show.
What's that to do with fishing?
Well, I just got done fishing. Now we all now we're all friends here. Now we're good, right?
No,
we can pound.
Get lost.
Come on, now we're all friends.
No, we're not.
I saw that smile.
No, because you're insane. That's why. That's why I'm laughing. You have no business being here.
I'd rather be insane than sane.
Want to get a job or something, bro?
I don't want to have I'm gonna have a manager like you coming out micromanaging and calling the police on me for nothing.
I think I did, but it's unfortunately they can't do anything about you yet.
Exactly.
Like I said, I mean, he can film. He can film in public. That's not an issue. If he comes inside the building, or here's the thing: if he's blocking people from leaving your establishment,
we can't even work here. We have to jam things up against the window because he's got his camera up against the window.
Yeah. Those blinds closed?
They don't close all the way. No, they only close 3/4 of the way down. So,
do you have anything you can put in the window?
No, we don't have anything. We usually don't have crazy people like this. No. Usually,
how long has this been going on?
Today. I don't know, but the other day, I think it was just today. But I don't know why he doesn't want to leave. I mean, I don't know. The bar's open. You know, if you want to go to the bar.
You want to come with me and we get an old fashioned together?
Yeah, I'll meet you there.
Well, how about we walk together?
No, I don't think so.
I don't trust you. You gonna meet me there?
They can film in public. The issue is that I don't know, like, you know, as long as he's not blocking entrances
Our problem is
your customers.
He's putting his camera up to the window and videotaping what we're doing inside. That's not for him to do. I don't know what he's going to do with it. I mean, we can't even block the windows.
That's
There's
not
animals that are scared in there because he's pressing his face against the Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Oh, I thought you were talking to me for a second. I thought we started fresh.
No, I was talking to a human being.
I'm a human being too. Unless I catch so many fish you thought it was a fish because I smell like fish.
Well, like I said, you know, if he's blocking public access to the sidewalk to your establishment,
I mean, we have better things to do than babysit this clown out here. You know what I mean?
yeah, I wish I had better advice. I mean, if you can get some lines or something.
We never had to do this because we never had somebody. You know.
I don't know.
We're preparing for the world turning crazy. We're all in preparation together.
I don't know, but like I said, from a police perspective, there's not too much we can do. Like, you know, he's got the right to film. You know, it's unfortunate what he's doing is not illegal. Well, I can't stop.
I thought they're not allowed to film people, or unless you have their authority.
I thought that too. I'm learning right now too. I'm learning with you.
You could film in public.
I mean, we've always had the couple of people that walk around out here, the usuals. But
Yeah.
Not usually somebody that doesn't want to leave.
I'm an unusual usual.
Yeah, he's just gonna be a nuisance out here. Yeah.
Just cool, but like I said, just don't engage. And I think that's something that, you know, there is an issue with people getting inside or something like that. If somebody complains, let us know. All right, I'll be different.
Should we aim with a net and on a positive note?
That's crazy. Now, if he would have been justified, he would have punched him for that.
I got a little flick off over here. And they got bull sharks, they got hammerheads. You never know what's in that channel. You just gotta be careful. You can catch sharks from the beach, honestly. You just toss from the sand. Next thing you know, you got a big shark on the line. He's over there impressing his mate. You got a female trying to impress, so he ostracizing the monkey. Might hype himself up, make him seem like normal, make him seem like the alpha male that's in charge around here. And the alpha male can mate with her later. He's trying to have sex with her. It's turned from a fishing show to a monkey show. Turned into a damn primate show. I start talking about fishing and end up talking about monkeys. Catch some little minnows for bait. This is more for bait though.
Keep it up, you have the freedom of press.
We should come back another day.
Yeah, we will. We have all corruption, cops, judges, anything was for sale.
All right. Oh, now that brought up, you know, that brought me to a better mood. I still don't feel, I'm still feeling a certain way about what happened, but this did help out. So yeah, y'all. I had some things planned for this stream, but I didn't know that video was gonna have the impact that it did on me. So that kind of threw off what I thought this stream was gonna be, and it now it kind of turned into something different. So I'm gonna see what the next video we're gonna check out, and yeah, check out what the next video is gonna be. But y'all talk to me. Make sure you like the video. If you hear, like, hit the like button. Also drop in the chat hashtag stop muting body cam footage, hashtag stop killing us. That's another one. Hashtag stop killing us. Is this the live? Ain't giving me all comments. Chief Motorsports, man, they need to actually, they need to actually learn the Constitution. I feel like, why is that not a part of the training? How is that not a part of the training when that's what they're swearing to? Why is that not like something that they have to remember, like the national anthem or something? Shouldn't they should like recite the Constitution like every day before they, like when they first clock in, like it should be okay, we huddle and we recite the Constitution or something. I don't know how do they just not know anything about the Constitution after they swore to uphold it? Like, what are you teaching them after they leave? After they get sworn in, what are they taught? But we see what they're taught: to abuse, gain control, exert dominance, and be tyrannical. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, I think that would be a good idea. The current sheriff's department are also corrupted. We know how the sheriff's office go. I know firsthand, especially dealing in Hillsborough County. And the only one. Yeah, I think it should be mandatory for the sheriff and the police chief to receive constitutional training, like on a regular basis. Bail, the sheriff can be removed by weak people. Right. Yeah, Patty. You know it's tough. Yeah. I mean, I remember briefly going over the Constitution, like the Bill of Rights in high school, but it was briefly. It wasn't necessarily emphasized on how important it would be when we're actually out there being citizens. You know, as a kid, you don't really think about it as much, even though it's important then, because I had a lot of run-ins with law enforcement when I was a kid, maybe around the age of, when I started dealing with police, it was probably around the age of maybe 12 or 13. And I never been a criminal, but it doesn't matter when you come from certain neighborhoods and you look like you do, you're gonna have a run-in with law enforcement. And when I think back of all the encounters that I had with law enforcement, most of those were unconstitutional, and the officers were tyrannical thugs, and they were evil, and the way that they thought about us was terrible. Yeah, it was terrible. One time I rode my bike up to the corner store, from the corner store of the neighborhood, and I think my friends went inside. They was getting something from the store, like picking up snacks or something from the store. So it's like a gas station with stores. Like it's like a gas station, but it has a storefront with a few stores in it. So it's a big parking lot aside from where all the gas pumps are. So I'm just sitting waiting in my waiting for my friends to come out the store. So I'm just riding my bike around, like basically in circles around the parking lot. They pull up on me, you know, they pull up on me violating my Fourth Amendment right by asking me my name, this and that. Back then I gave them a fake name because I didn't realize that I didn't have to give them no name. I didn't know my rights back then. I didn't realize that they weren't even supposed to approach me. I wasn't being suspected of crime, nothing. They just want to come and harass a 12 or 13-year-old riding a bike in the neighborhood just because they can. So, like I said, I've dealt with police for a long time, and and even then, I still didn't. It wasn't the fact. I didn't have a hatred for police because I just thought those people that tried to approach me were not good people. I didn't generalize it for all of them. Yeah, man, I remember this to this day. I think it was like three cops, and they pulled up in what I think it was a truck they pulled up on. They pulled up in, but anyway, but yeah, that's from early on they were tyrannical and just wanted to violate us in general. I was a kid, and they would treat me like a criminal when I had never committed a crime. Then there were times where we were like in the apartment complex across the street. We had friends over there, we hanging out. But sometimes they don't like people hanging out over there, so they would send like the police to like clear us out. So like they would chase us all the time. As kids, we thought it was funny because they were just chasing us, but we didn't realize that chasing could have turned into us not, making it home. So let's check out this video from the civil rights lawyer channel. It's gonna be cops keep getting this wrong. Can cops force you to ID? Let's check it out. Y'all know I like this channel because this is an actual civil rights lawyer. So his thoughts and his assessments of these situations are I pay attention because this is what he does.
Have a seat so I can watch you safely. I am the supervisor. Have a seat.
You have no reason to be ordering me around if there's no crime that's been committed.
Have a seat so I can talk to everybody safely.
Unless
this is what I was talking about with Joe. Imagine this time it's a woman. So a woman going up to a grown man saying, "Hey, sit down on the floor." Come on, man. Get out of here. Who are you?
Tell me what crime you're suspecting. I don't have to listen to what damn thing you're telling me.
Right.
Seat on my car. For last time, can I have your name, please, now?
No.
Well, when we're here to offer a call that we get dispatched to, at that moment, we have a requirement to perform an investigation.
When they get called out, they have a duty to perform an investigation, but they never perform the investigation. They think performing the investigation is getting your information to make sure you're okay. To make sure they want to get your information to figure out if they can put a crime, if they can either take you to jail or I don't see. We need your ID to help us figure out that you're not guilty of a crime that hasn't even been committed. I'm like, what?
I tried to explain this to you, and now you're still arguing with her.
To call a police officer a Nazi, to say we have no right to do this, to say we're doing criminal things because we're doing our job, is an issue.
Yeah.
You have that right not to say anything. And if you choose to take that right, then you end up in jail. That's what I'm trying to work through with you.
We understand that there's a group of individuals that feel that they don't have to abide by the law. Okay? They feel that there's constitutional rights and all this other stuff. We understand that, okay? But you're not seeing it for what it is.
Welcome back to the Civil Rights Lawyer channel. When I say that freedom is scary, this is exactly what I mean. Just because somebody is scared and calls the police, or just because the police who then show up are scared, does not affect one's constitutional rights.
Let's pause right there. For the trolls, but you hear it firsthand from a civil rights lawyer. Just because the cops reason to make us give up our Fourth Amendment, just because why would it's
just because
it's so crazy that some cops really think that, but a lot of cops don't think that, but they just think people are stupid, and a lot of people give up their rights because they don't know their rights, and it happens so much to the cop starts to automatically expect people to give up their rights. Then when people don't, it catches them off guard, and then it affects their ego.
Somebody called the cops. Just because the cops want to investigate something, that does not then mean that a person can be detained and forcibly ID'd as a result of that. This footage comes to us from Nick Fela, and this occurred very close to where I grew up in Cocoa, Florida. I grew up just down the road. There are plenty of cops there with really very little to do. So you have stuff like this that happens. So Nick is just sitting there. This is back in 2016, but he's been pissed about this for years, and he finally just got the body cam footage. I think this footage really can be instructive because there is so much confusion on this issue. Just because the police are called, just because they say they're conducting an investigation, does that mean that they can do all of this like they did to Nick? But first, let me tell you about the sponsor of this video, Rocket Money. I'm really bad about subscribing to services online and then forgetting about them. It's too much to keep track of, especially when I'm trying to save up for my kids' college funds and also cigars. A form that helps you bills. Also use it in a point form civil with money right. County Sergeant Amy Moon arrested me and impounded my vehicle for no ID while sitting at a lakeside. I offered ID if she had reasonable articulable suspicion, which she did not, but tried to pretend that she did. Turns out from the arrest warrant affidavit that an anonymous caller was suspicious that the women that he was with, who were in their 30s in reality, may have been underage, which Amy Moon determined on the scene that they were not. And also this anonymous caller suspected drug activity, which was in no way occurring. Sergeant Amy Moon during this encounter did in fact procure his driver's license from the women and then ran his plates that matched his ID, and she was holding his ID in her hand, but still retaliated against him for not saying his name, even though she knew who he was and that she had no reasonable suspicion at any point.
8093697.
Here we go again with the BS.
What's doing, guys? Come down off the top of the van.
Why?
Come down so I can talk to you.
For what? You can talk to me up here.
I can't hear you. Come down so I can hear you.
You can hear me.
Yes, come down here so I can talk to you.
That's your crime.
Come down here. You too, ma'am.
See?
Do you have your ID on you, sir?
What crime do you suspect has been committed?
Do you have your ID? I will gladly talk to you. Do you have your ID on you?
Okay, well, yeah.
Okay, that's not how this works. Ma'am, come out of the van. Don't go inside the van. Okay, tell you what. Have a seat. Have a seat. We're not going to do this. Have a seat.
You can arrest me if you'd like.
I don't want to arrest you,
Well, if
okay?
there's been a crime,
We don't need to make it
why are you
difficult.
harassing us?
Have a seat so I can watch you safely.
Unless there's been a crime that you're suspecting.
Have a seat. I am the supervisor. Have a seat.
Listen, you have no reason to be ordering me around if there's no crime that's been committed.
Have a seat so I can talk to everybody safely.
Unless you can tell me what crime you're suspecting, I don't have to listen to what damn thing you're telling me.
All right. Keep your hands out of your pocket. Have a seat. Have a seat.
What are you arresting me for?
You're not under arrest, but if you don't want to listen,
If I can't go freely, it's called being under arrest.
have a seat. Coco, one detained. Stand at the van. When a police officer asks you for identification,
I don't know if you're a real cop. Let me see your ID. You could be.
seriously.
No, seriously. I haven't seen any of your information. I haven't committed any crime. This isn't freaking Nazi Germany. I don't need to show you no damn papers unless it's freaking a crime.
47 step net. Don't move.
Girl, I'm under arrest.
Don't move. Ladies, do you have your ID? How old are you? Okay, how old are you? Okay, hang on.
The man said, man, he got him a couple girls on the top of his van, and he's living life, and you come ruin it by putting, man.
Yes, this is ridiculous. All you have to do is provide ID. That's all you have to do.
Your ID. I just get a damn ID from you. I don't know who the hell you are. I don't know if you're a real cop. Let me see your delegation of authority order. So that you have authority to even be arresting me.
Have a seat on my car.
What?
Can you take orders from me for no reason, even though I haven't committed a crime? That's called Nazi. I have no idea why you were all through when you're sitting here.
He won't ID himself either, so work on hand ID himself. Anytime a police officer stops to check out with somebody, for whatever reason we get called here, we gladly explain it to people, but first things first, which is our safety and yours, we need to identify who we're talking to.
Yeah.
So is there any reason why he wouldn't tell me who he is? In your 30s, you said? Where's your ID at?
How does that help my safety?
Last time. Can I have your name, please, now?
No.
Because if you don't give us your name, you're going to go to jail. This is your last chance. If you don't identify yourself, you're going to the county jail, sir. Listen to me. If you don't identify yourself, you will go to the county jail for resisting. Do you understand that?
For resisting?
Yes.
Okay. What I'm going to do? My ID. Now I want you to realize that this is criminal what she's doing to me. The only reason I'm complying is under duress. Under threat.
Okay. Nobody is threatening you other than telling you Florida statute. You have to identify yourself as a police officer.
That's why I actually.
Why they be lying? Yeah, if you committed a crime.
For Florida statute.
Some BS.
Put him in the back of your car for right now.
You know, she not.
Does he have a warrant or something? Is that why he doesn't want to tell anybody?
No warrant or something?
Does he have a bad driver's license, on probation, anything that he doesn't want to identify himself to?
No, simply because I have a Fourth Amendment right not to.
Reference to the 28 out of Nebraska, coming back, no record found so far.
This is my boss. This is Sergeant Moon. Okay. I
can't
explained
be
to him that he doesn't seem to understand that
or
you can't be here in a bathing suit, and I explained to him that you have every right to lawfully detain him to conduct an investigation in an attempt to one decide here or figure out exactly what you're doing.
With her being a sergeant, that means everybody up under her is going with this BS. So she's a sergeant. So what I say, she's been on the force at least minimum 10 years. And she's been going around for 10 years doing this to people. For 10 years, over 10 years, she's been doing this.
And resisting it anyway is arrestable.
And the reason why I don't like I don't want to say this because it's going to sound politically, and it's not going to sound right politically, but I'm not a fan of female officers going to calls for male subjects because she's already going to be afraid. This sergeant is definitely afraid. She's definitely afraid, and she's going to be more likely to harm someone based on her fear. Now, it's the same with it's a lot of male officers that are afraid as well. But her being a female officer is going to be it's going to cause more of a response. Say he started resisting and she wasn't strong enough to deal with that. Well, she's going to use deadly force. Other officers, male officers, may be strong enough to actually deal with him and not have to use deadly force. If y'all get what I'm saying, which y'all do.
So this is my boss. Okay? You don't want to believe me? You're more than welcome to believe her. I got a local number here if you need it. Colorado works a little bit differently, obviously.
Yeah, big man.
Here's the thing: when you go to a different state, you have to abide by those state laws. You don't have an option. You have to abide by state laws.
I'm not going to argue with you, but I'm pretty sure this is not a state issue. This is a federal issue. I'm not obliged to give out ID unless I'm suspect.
Well, when we're here for a call that we get dispatched to, at that moment, we have a requirement to perform an investigation. We cannot do that if people are not willing to cooperate and identify themselves, which is something you are required by yourself.
Yeah, man.
That's all it is, identifying yourself. You are required. It's not a casual contact. I got sent here, these officers got sent here for a specific reason, which you are hindering.
Look, man, hey.
That's the crime right there now.
I tried to explain this to you, and now you're still arguing with her.
Kevlar Karen, I like that.
I don't understand where she's explained
That's a good one. Hashtag Kevlar Karen.
Stop. I don't understand where there's a block there, bro. I was happy to give it to her.
You don't understand where it's a block?
He didn't.
But she does not have to tell you what she's here for until everything. She's got an officer safety issue.
Look at this idiot. Look at him trying to sound like something in front of her. Bro, you don't going on about your. I don't want to hear that BS, man. Yeah, go ahead and do what you about to do, man. Yeah.
She's out here by herself. There's 3 people.
She look, there it is, right there. There it is, right there.
Until everything, she's got an officer safety issue. She's out here by herself. There's 3 people.
There's 3 people, 2 women, and a dude that y'all rolled up on.
Put yourself in our shoes, bro. Change it around. There's the 3 of us, and there's 1 of you. Right or wrong?
It is.
I'm going to tell you anything.
It is like that. That's what's going on right now.
I know I'm dealing with.
I'm just waiting on vehicle information still to come back.
Oh, come on, man.
What? Came back with nothing so far. I really didn't want to take it.
A gun. What are you talking about? She's not by herself. She got a gun, her taser.
She's not going to get it at all. And he still yet to tell me his name.
If she decides to hurt somebody. She's not by herself.
His girlfriend gave him up.
She got y'all. His girlfriend gave him up.
He said, I'm going to give it to him.
Don't give up your friend.
I don't get the whole sovereign citizen thing.
I don't know.
I think he just feels that we have to tell him why we're stopping.
Units on Shearer 1013.
What the fuck?
10-4.
Have you understood any of this yet? Yeah. It's Florida, yeah.
44, 1013.
This is not Colorado. You cannot go by what you think in Colorado. In Florida, when a police officer gets dispatched to a call, we have every right to determine who we are dealing with. You have no choice but to go by Florida law, not Colorado. So because you thought that I don't have any right to identify who I am dealing with as a police officer, you're now sitting in a car detained. Do you see the issue? To call a police officer a Nazi, to say we have no right to do this, to say we're doing criminal things because we're doing our job.
It's not your job.
Because it would take me 2 seconds to shut this door and take you to jail.
Exactly.
So, I told you in the beginning, I don't want to do that. I just told you that. But you refuse to give me your name still.
Because I don't have to.
When a police officer checks out with you, there's a reason for it. If you want to...
What do you mean it's a reason for it? It's because a random person said something and y'all showed up. That's the reason. A random person say, hey, this person doing is... I think they might be doing this and blah, 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 blah. Which really, the person who called 911, like, who said it? But basically, they were just hating on him for having women on top of his van, you know, having fun, enjoying life, and y'all mess up the whole entire party. Oh, I think they're doing drugs and blah, 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 and they're underage girls. Both of the women 30 years old, man. Get out of here. No way you thought they were underage. And okay, maybe that's a good thing that you call it because you thought they were underage. Maybe they look younger than their actual age. Okay, once the officer gets there and asks the women how old are they, both of them say 30. Like, okay, everything's over now. Leave me alone. Bye. They didn't even need to get off the van for her to ask those questions. Them getting down from the van was just a power dynamic. She didn't like them being up high and above looking at her versus that's why she tried to get him to sit on the floor. Like get out of here, man. These weak ass power dynamic moves that they try to make themselves feel superior over people is BS. Anybody who needs to do that is a insecure small person. If you got to do all that to make yourself like feel like you're above somebody or whatever, that like I know that person is, you know, you're a weak person if you got to do that. That's why anytime that I experience somebody like that, I know that they're a weak person. Right. Right. If it salutes like come on. Come on now. You know that. Come on now. Yeah, man. It's like they just exactly.
The argument about refusing to identify yourself, you'll end up in handcuffs in the back of a police car. If you want to hand over your ID, here you go, officer. What's the problem today?
No.
Then you can figure out what the problem.
Here you go, officer. What's the problem? So, man, she got into this position just to do this BS.
Problem is. But you have a choice of doing that or continuing the argument that you started, and well, then you're in handcuffs in the back of a car.
So basically, she just said she retaliating against you for talking back. You don't talk back to police. Get the fuck, bruh. Don't sit your ass down.
At what point has anybody beat you?
Or threaten to arrest me?
Yes, I can. I can arrest you.
If I don't submit to some
Right.
arbitrary.
Yeah, some BS.
It's not some arbitrary decision when a police officer asks for your identification on a call.
It is.
That's not an arbitrary decision. That's the law.
What? They don't know the law. So I hate that the fact that they say that's the law. No, it's not the law. It's get out of here, man.
And I'm still here trying to make you understand.
It's nothing to understand. I don't stand under that because it doesn't make sense.
Versus somebody just harassing you.
It's a statute versus a right. Is what's going on here, everybody.
You do. You have that right not to say anything. And if you choose to take that right, then you end up in jail. That's what I'm trying to work through with you.
Wow.
You have that.
Did you? Wow. So if you exercise your rights, she said, basically, if you exercise your rights, she's taking you to jail. Is that not what y'all just heard?
Right to completely keep your mouth shut and not say a word to me. But you're going to end up in jail.
I know,
it's not worth that, is it? Is it worth it to you to go to jail not to identify yourself to me?
So I don't know your name, so I'll just go with hey you. My name is Michael. Okay, she's trying. We understand that there's a group of individuals that feel that they don't have to abide by the laws. Okay, they feel that there's constitutional rights and all this other stuff. We understand. Okay, but you're not seeing it for what it is. Okay. She came here for an investigation.
The fact that they feel like
she had every right.
Stop trying to feed me bullshit. That I would have been. I don't want to hear nothing you got to say.
And why you're doing it. As long as those things are everything is figured out and squared away, she would have been all right. You know what? I can go about the rest of the day here, and you would have been on your merry way.
This
made it difficult. You felt that there's some type of constitutional right that you don't have to abide by her request, her lawful orders to give you your ID. You're now interfering with an investigation. You're resisting her without violence.
Man,
she's out here by herself. There's 3 people, which adds to everything. And I guarantee you, I've been to Colorado, bro. I've been to Fort Carson, Colorado. I promise you, if I would have told a Colorado cop, hey, I'm not giving you my ID, resisting is resisting in no matter what state you go. I've been to Texas, been to Colorado, been all over. I promise you, if I'd have told a cop in any state, I'm not going to give you my ID, and he's there for a lawful purpose, I'd have been in handcuffs.
That's a lie. Well, it might not be a lie. It might be true, but that doesn't mean it's lawful. You being handcuffed, but it was unlawfully. In the chart, you would deal with all that. You'll get to court and all that, and the prosecutor will go ahead and drop those charges because they know it's bullshit. But you still have to deal with the BS of going through all that. But Look how you looking like, bro, this is some bullshit. And then have you second guessing what you already know. And like maybe, because you think you don't know every single law out there, so you think like maybe no. What he's saying is some complete BS. And I've been to Colorado, Texas, all of this, and if I don't get my ID when the cop is there lawfully, blah 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 blah. You don't have to give up your ID unless you are under arrest, and you need to be under arrest for a valid reason, not just they feel like no.
So see, I didn't know why she was here. I asked her several times, never got. Okay, but then see, there you go. That goes to there's 3 people and she's out by herself.
Look at him.
A police officer will always explain things to you once a situation is safe. They will never not explain it to you. The requirements are to keep you safe and keep you safe. Safety comes first. Once I know who I'm dealing with, then I tell you, okay, this is why I get called out here. We're not going to just randomly do this.
Exactly.
We are going to explain everything.
And they lied about these.
Explain the entire situation. But once everybody's safe, safety will always come first. Period. No exception.
Who's safety?
So when I have somebody who refuses to identify himself, that causes a heightened alertness for a police officer. When I have somebody who gets in my face and wants to call me a Nazi, tell me take him to jail, he's not going to, all those things that people do and say, we're going to end up in handcuffs. Because I'm going to go home.
Oh, what did she say?
Right.
So,
and I'm going to do what I got to do to make sure you go home tonight. Even though people...
Officer safety. Let's back that up.
For a police officer. When I have somebody who gets in my...
Nobody got in your face.
We're not going to just randomly do this. We are going to...
Y'all hear this? We're not just going to randomly do that, even though this is what they randomly do all the time.
And I tell you, okay, this is why I get called out here. We're not going to just randomly do this. We are going to explain everything.
No, you're
explain the entire situation.
No, you're not.
But once everybody's safe, safety will always come first. Period. No exception. So when I have somebody who refuses to identify himself,
what does that have to do with safety?
That causes a heightened alertness for a police officer. When I have somebody who gets in my face and wants to call me a Nazi,
you got somebody that got in your face, he didn't get in your face, you approached him in this entire situation. How does she work in her mind that he got in her face? How does she work that out when she told him to come towards her? Crazy, absolutely nuts.
Tell me take him to jail, he's not going to, all those things that people do and say, you're going to end up in handcuffs. Because I'm going to...
So if you go to speaking, she's going to arrest you.
Go home tonight. And I'm going to do what I got to do to make sure you go home tonight. Even though a police officer deals with things like this, and the name calling, and people who want to get in our face, we still are required to make sure you go home safely.
Yeah, but you don't.
And you're not understanding what we're trying to tell you on all that.
It's nothing to understand.
My safety and your safety will come first. And I will tell you everything about an investigation once I know who you are. That's the problem we're stuck at. So I've been here probably a half an hour, 45 minutes with these officers, and you have yet to tell us who you are.
Well, I already know you got my ID.
That's not the point.
Here's it. You don't have to tell you who I am. You already know who I am.
Okay.
Right?
You're not understanding.
Okay. What it is you want me to just go ahead and...
No, you're not understanding. Yeah. We're bending over backwards to try to help you at this point. Understand things.
They believe... How do you believe that you've been over backwards trying to get the... Bro, get out of here. Get out of here.
So here I'll tell you what Nick said happened, and then we can discuss the legal aspects of it. The corrupt judge claimed that there was probable cause for the arrest and charged a $500 bond on top of the impound fees. I hired an attorney for $1,000, and the prosecution dismissed the case. I didn't know how much this encounter would affect me for so many years. It made me lose all faith in trusting police would uphold the law and the boundaries that are set for them. I spent thousands of hours watching other videos and researching the law to try to understand this, but now I simply just wish I had worked harder to find an actual civil rights attorney to sue her, but I didn't. I only recently got the body.
Yeah, hold on, yeah. You should have sued her, for sure. Because if you don't, now they think that they can get away with that with more people, which we do. So let's. It's the worst, man. It is the worst. I hate hearing them try to feed me bullshit.
So here I'll tell you what Nick said happened, and then we can discuss the legal aspects of it. The corrupt judge claimed that there was probable cause for the arrest and charged a $500 bond on top of the impound fees. I hired an attorney for $1,000, and the prosecution dismissed the case. I didn't know how much this encounter.
So this is how it cost them over $1,500 to deal with this. Of course, it got thrown out because it was nothing. It was nothing to stand on. But he still had to deal with this. Still had to deal with it. They impounded his vehicle, and he had to bond out of jail. All for not doing. Still, nothing he did nothing wrong. Just because somebody placed the call, and he ended up in jail at the end of that situation because somebody else called the police with no reasonable suspicion, no crime had been committed, but you have these tyrannical officers out there who don't even think that they're tyrannical after they do something like this. Absolutely mentally deranged. It's crazy.
Encounter would affect me for so many years. It made me lose all faith in trusting police would uphold the law and the boundaries that are set for them. I spent thousands of hours watching other videos and researching the law to try to understand this, but now I simply just wish I had worked harder to find an actual civil rights attorney to sue her, but I didn't. I only recently got the body cam footage by submitting a request with the department paying the $40 fee. Surprisingly, they still had it after 5+ years had passed. But the encounter still affects me today. And when I was arrested, they put me in the mentally unstable section of the jail with a bunch of crazy people and had me do a mental evaluation before I could speak with an attorney or the judge, etc. The jailers said they were told that I'd claimed to be a sovereign citizen, which I hadn't either. When I finally did make a complaint to her commander, quote, in quotes, last month via phone, he explained it away that she didn't need to articulate the reason for her investigation to me, but that still didn't justify her demanding my ID without a reasonable, articulable suspicion.
Of course it doesn't, man.
He made me lose the last bit of hope I had in the force, which pushed me to learn how to procure the footage. I love your channel. I'd be really happy. The video is a very good example of surrounds this issue. It's correct.
My bad, y'all. I don't know what just happened to the stream just now. That was crazy. Yeah, something happened with the stream. Y'all, give me a second. We back at it though. I'm glad it didn't.
The commander said, it's correct that a police officer on the scene does not have to articulate to the person when they ask what their reasonable suspicion is for detaining them. However, there still must be some objectively reasonable suspicion that at least could be articulated after the fact by lawyers and judges for a detention to be legal. What that then requires us to do is to look at the footage and determine whether the facts, whether under these facts, it was objectively reasonable for a police officer in the same position as this Amy Moon was to believe that Nick had violated some law. Just to be clear, no state in the land, including Florida, can have a law that says police officers can demand your ID under threat of arrest, even in the absence of any reasonable suspicion that you had committed a crime, because it would violate clearly established U.S. Supreme Court precedent. Police officers cannot detain you and thereby invoke the Fourth Amendment without this objective standard having been met. Therefore, there has to be some sort of information available to the police officer under the totality of the facts that some crime was committed. It could be a traffic violation. But what's important and sticks out here is there was no alleged traffic violation. Although this guy was on top of his van at the time, This was not a traffic stop. There were no allegations that there were any traffic infractions committed. Usually when you're dealing with, this is more of a bystander situation, the standard is going to be higher for police because they can't just point to some sort of one of the hundreds or thousands of equipment or traffic violations on the books. They have to point to some actual crime that's alleged to have occurred. Now here, a lot of times with these cases, we're dealing with a Karen call, basically. Just because somebody calls 911, if they don't allege that a crime has been committed, then there can be no reasonable suspicion. And even if they do, there's case law out there that says that anonymous callers with nothing more and report things to the police, they need to corroborate. And here, best as I can tell, there was some sort of anonymous call that said the two girls that this guy was with looked like they could be underage and perhaps they were scantily clad. Okay, even assuming that that was reasonable suspicion for some sort of detention to take place, these women were in their 30s, and very clearly this police officer or any objectively reasonable police officer should have been able to tell that these were not underage women. Right. Yet the investigation, the detention continued for like 20, 30 minutes plus. So no crime was committed, and this is Cocoa, Florida, and right across the Intercoastal Waterway is Cocoa Beach, Florida, where I would be willing to guess any particular day there are hundreds, if not thousands, of underage women who are scantily clad, and men with them. It could be a father with their daughter. So no crime at all was alleged, and this looked like it was some sort of a park setting. So no crime was alleged. No crime was observed after law enforcement arrived. There is no law in Florida that says when police officers encounter you, just to ensure their safety, they get to take your ID, they get to be told your name and run a background check on you. No, that is not the law. And for some weird and ironic, they get to take. There is no law in Florida that says when police officers encounter you, just to ensure their safety, they get to take your ID, they get to be told your name and run a background check on you. No. Crime was observed after law enforcement arrived. There is no law in Florida that says when police officers encounter you, just to ensure their safety, they get to take your ID, they get to be told your name and run a background check on you. No. That is not the law. And for some weird and ironic reason, they spend this entire encounter trying to convince this guy that that's what the law is. And if he doesn't respect that incorrect analysis of the law, that he's some sort of sovereign citizen. And that information then makes its way to the jail in retaliation for everything that happened. And that's really what we see here. This is a classic case of First Amendment retaliation. This was a non-issue. No crime was occurring. But because this guy made any attempt whatsoever, which really wasn't that aggressive, to assert his constitutional rights. I mean, how dare he? He suffered the wrath of this female police officer. And then her underling, who over and over again just tried to force feed this guy incorrect constitutional analysis. The female officer admits on her body cam footage over and over again that it's completely unnecessary to arrest this guy. I mean, she has his actual ID in her hand. She knows his name, and yet she is trying to instill some sort of respect for her authority, some sort of respect for the government. And if he won't acknowledge it and just say his name, then he's going to pay the price and he's going to get arrested, and which she did do. Completely unnecessary and completely illegal. So this was a false arrest. So this was an illegal detention, which violated the Fourth Amendment. And this also was a false arrest, which violated the Fourth Amendment. Why? Because it was done in the absence of any probable cause. The charge that he was arrested for was resisting without violence. And you can look up the 11th Circuit case law, which governs a federal constitutional law for Florida. And it says that particular statute requires reasonable suspicion. So if there was no reasonable suspicion, there is no underlying probable cause to arrest this guy without a warrant, which there was not. And that's why the prosecutor dismissed the charge. So this is what cops do. You can beat the charge, but you're not going to beat the ride. They're going to take you through the process. It's all about retaliation. And they really do need to be held accountable for this. So we have an illegal detention.
Wow.
We have a illegal false arrest.
Is that not what I said earlier? That it doesn't matter if the charge is bogus and everything gonna be dropped. It's the fact that they're gonna still make you go through all of that BS. All to prove that you were innocent from the beginning. They didn't prove you were guilty, but you have to prove that you're innocent. You know, that's why I say all of that stuff is, you know, you can have all the charges dropped, you know, all of that. But it's still, if you don't respect their authority or go for that, they just want to ruin your day, ruin your life, cause as much chaos in your life as they can. And think that they call that doing you a favor. They call that doing you a favor. We're trying to help you out here. We're bending over backwards trying to get you to understand that we're gonna violate you. And if you don't want us to violate you, let us violate you. And then we won't violate you so bad. But we're still gonna violate you a lot.
We have First Amendment retaliation and probably a couple of others that I could think of. But the most important thing that I think needs to come out of this video is that people need to understand, one, that police officers do not necessarily have to articulate to you at the scene what the reasonable suspicion is, but it does have to objectively exist. There has to be some 911 call or something like that that is sufficient objectively and constitutionally to start some sort of investigation thereby which a police officer could detain you. It can't just be, yeah, this guy looks shady. It can't just be a hunch by a police officer. It can't just be a police officer who doesn't like people of a certain skin color. It has to be objectively reasonable information under the totality of the circumstances that some crime had been committed. What does that do? It just creates somebody like Nick, who for the past 5 years plus is just brooding over this. And now he doesn't like police officers. He doesn't like his government. That's what this results in. And a lot of times, you know what? It does involve female police officers doing this. Look at the video I did in West Virginia that we're now litigating, where it was a female cop who arrested that guy in Walmart and over again argued with him, just like this woman did here on the way to jail. At one point during the footage, they say to Nick, it's not like we were beating you or something. And that's how a lot of police officers misunderstand the Constitution. They think that they can only violate your constitutional rights if they usually feel is wrong. They don't even think about government and the basic question of, well, am I free to leave, or is my government like seizing me and holding me here against my will? I mean, that is an important concept. It's an important concept under the law that they apparently do not teach at police academies all over the country. I mean, this is a supervisor who has been working this job for years, interacting with people. And maybe a lot of times it goes very well because people are scared when they're dealing with police officers and they comply. But what happens when you meet someone like Nick, who's not a sovereign citizen, who's just he's Nick, and he respects his constitutional rights, and he didn't think it was right that he's sitting there with these two women on top of his van overlooking a lake in sunny Cocoa, Florida, and the man shows up and they're going to harass him, make him get down off his van, make him, treat him like a criminal. I don't blame Nick for reacting that way. It all just comes back to this concept of freedom is scary. And that
Dog, Nick was big chilling. I can't believe they ruined his day like that, man. I would be so hot, man. Bro, I didn't put it together where I got two women chilling with me on top of my van. We overlooking the lake, everything good, vibe good, everything like that. And these clowns come and ruin that. And I went from being on top of the world to in a cell that quick. Nah, man. That's what happened to Nick, man. He was on top of the world, and somebody didn't like that, and now they come on, man. Y'all don't know, man. To coordinate that the way it was happening, and now you got to deal with, man. Ruin my boy Nick.
That is an extremely important concept. People need to understand, yeah, it's easy to just hand over your ID. It's easy to just tell them your name, but it's always a slippery slope. If we lose the right to do that, if the government can detain us for any reason whatsoever, really, there we are pre-Revolutionary War, where the British Army could detain us without a warrant. They could come in our home without a warrant. There were general warrants that were not specific to me. That's where we will end up, and that's why these little battles are important.
I think
so if you like learning your rights for these little battles, police officers or random citizens who like to hang out on top of your van, make sure to subscribe at thecivilrightslawyer.com, and also here almost at 400,000 subscribers on YouTube. I really do appreciate it. Remember, freedom is scary. Deal with it.
Man, whole county so. I know Hillsborough County something else. That would be amazing if every place. And what's crazy about that is California has so many other crazy laws. Like you're gonna need to be an attorney in California. Yeah, Marcy, it was you that was saying that. Yeah, they jealous of him, man. Why whoever that was straight hating on Nick, man. I think this officer was hating on him too. What you doing out here living like this, man? You can. I was Nick get the 911 call too. That would have been even better. Yeah, man. I hear you, Enterprise. But honestly, I don't think marches are gonna do it because they don't care about marches. They care about power and control and money. So um, that's what we have to take back. We have to take back the power, control, and the money, and then things will, start to change. But just marching, you know, that's a good display of unity, but it's not. I don't see that changing anything because all they look at that march and say, okay, y'all can march. Y'all better keep it peaceful for we won't. That's the type of attitude they have when it comes to protests and marching. Keep it peaceful or we won't. It's the type of vibe they have. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. In Florida, it's still, we do have a lot more freedoms in Florida than I notice in other states, but it's still tyrannical. You still find tyrants everywhere. What does that say? My office manager wants me to change my name to Angry Yeti. Now, Gator, you gotta be aware of that when you go out there auditing or you go out there exercising your First Amendment right. I don't even like to say, we're going out there auditing. We're just citizens off the street deciding to exercise our rights. But once you start doing that, and they saying you like an Angry Yeti now, those calls when they call on you, remember they're gonna describe you as that Angry Yeti, and the officers are gonna approach you as as you are being an Angry Yeti. That's the type of energy they're gonna come at you with. So just be aware of that. I like that, man. Just be aware of that because most of the cops are already scary. That's the thing about it. Like they already be so scary, and like every scene that they approach, they just scary. I can understand it if it was an actual high alert call or it was some reason for you to be on high alert. But a lot of times, oh, you got this guy. Oh, he's filming in the building. What does he have any weapons? No, he only has a camera, and he's has he threatened anybody? No, but he's kind of talking back to us when we're trying to tell him not to. He's now he's being hostile because he won't like that. They start dressing it up, and then here goes policy enforcement arriving. Well, we got a call, and blah 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 blah. For you, plus 12. Okay. I'm a civil rights journalist with redress skills that will share your ego. Yeah. And we need that. We need more citizens like that. And we're the citizens that catch them off guard. We're the ones that they we got one of those that knows his rights. Hate those. That's a favorite. Oh, I hate those. The ones that know their rights, man. They're so difficult. They don't just let us violate them, man. God. Why it can't just be easy like all the other ones that just let us run all over them, man? Why you gotta make this difficult, man? Why you gotta make us do some work? When you meet me, you'll understand. Cool. Yeah, man. I really like meeting people in person anyway, because you know the internet is just internet. Either way that ends up right. All right, y'all. We're coming up on about 2.5 hours. So we went. This stream was really really impactful. Watching that first video really messed me up. So I tried to balance that out with Tua Pre's channel. It kind of helped, but it still didn't really make me feel that much better. But it did help lighten up my mood a little bit. And then we watched this last one of just pure foolishness. At least, you know, somebody didn't get their neck broken, but, you know, still the violations that happen, the way that they explain about it, it's just, man. And this stuff is never ending. It's never ending. Well, dude, like I said, man, when I'm back over in that area, I'm definitely hit you up. Had an encounter with what appears to be a decent officer, but it's hard to tell. I'm so damn leery due to what I've experienced. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like you be thinking like, they could be good. Like when I talked to the chief back in Aventura, he seemed like a decent. He seemed to be decent, but you never know. It could be something different when they go back to the back office and talk to people. It could be something different. So I never put my trust in it. I just let it be what it is, you know, until they show me something different. But yeah, I appreciate y'all. Hashtag stop muting body cam footage. Hashtag stop killing us. RP Elijah McClain. So please, the public needs to pay attention to. The public needs to pay attention to if they have cops that disrespect the Constitution when they vote for mayors, council members, and sheriffs. Very true. Very true. But, you know, most people don't know that, right? So they don't know that they're being violated. So it's up to families to let their families know about their constitutional rights, because schools aren't doing it, you know. So got to do it at home, and home is where it always starts. But again, hashtag stop muting body cam footage. Hashtag stop killing us. RP Elijah McClain. I appreciate everybody for being here. It really means a lot. We're rolling up on 8K subscribers. We came a long way from, yeah, man, we came a long way. Definitely appreciate everybody's support. And yeah, we're going to keep going. And, you know, we're going to keep at it. We're not just going to let, you know, our rights just continue to be violated. We got people standing up. We're going to keep standing up. And yeah, that's what it's going to be. AWB, I'm out. Again, I appreciate y'all. And I'll see y'all probably it may be later today or tomorrow. But yeah, see y'all soon. Appreciate y'all. AWB, I'm out.